What's good, guys? Welcome back. As you guys can see, I've done switched over to Red Bulls. But pretty much, guys, as you guys can see by the title of this video, I've actually decided to go ahead and either raffle off my 1989 Honda Integra or sell it. The asking price for this car is $16,500 or best offer, or the raffle will be at $100 per spot at 220 spots, and that's it. If the car is raffled off, it will have full shipping included to your state, to your city. Unfortunately, if you're out of the country, you are unfortunately excluded, because exporting a vehicle is a whole different story than importing. It's a lot more longer process, and it costs a lot more depending on everything that goes on. So with that being said, I apologize for anybody that is out of the country that is interested. Unless you guys want to take care of that on your own, you're more than welcome. I will give you a little bit of the cash so you can take care of that on your own. But pretty much, let's go ahead and get to the nitty-gritty of the raffle of this car. So for everybody that has seen this car on the channel, you guys see me drive it, you guys see me take it to meets, you guys see me take it everywhere pretty much. And I've just really come to the conclusion of really letting it go, just because I do want to try to build something else. I've mentioned it on the channel before that I do want to try to build a 47 through 53 Chevy 5-window pickup, short bed, more patina rat rod style, you know, on bags, lowered on the frame with some nice wheels and so on and so forth. So that is the goal for my next kind of build for me, because as you guys know, we are nearing down on the build of the all-wheel drive EK sedan, and I would love to venture out into more of the classic cars that basically I've always loved. Some of you guys don't even know this, or maybe you guys do know this. If you guys know me personally, I used to own a 53 5-window Chevy pickup. Unfortunately, times hit bad harder. Back then, I fell into some issues such as having seizures. I was pronounced with having seizures, diagnosed with it, and they took away my license. I ended up getting into a car crash, and then from there I ended up having to sell it just because I needed to pay off lawyer fees and everything else that was occurring. So I sold it, and unfortunately it just never led me to getting back into one. I've always loved Hondas ever since I was young, but I've always just loved the car culture in general, and just being a part of either the hot rod, lowrider, import scene. Doesn't matter to me. If it's built and it's a car and it looks dope, I enjoy it, and this is just a passion that I have for cars itself. So pretty much this car is a 1989 Honda Integra, also known as a Acura Integra, but in Japan they do go by Honda Integra because they do not have the model Acura over there in Japan. So this car is a 1989. It does have a factory ZC engine. This is a single cam model. It is full fuel injection. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for the engine bay being so dirty right now, because it's been a while since I've given it any attention. This is a factory swap, and this car does have aftermarket headers. It's just dusty and cruddy right now, which I will give it a good power wash and cleaning for the new winter. But aside from that, it does have the LSD single cam transmission on it, and pretty much it is just a driver. And also something I want to state before we get too far into the video is there is a few things that I'm going to be keeping, and just because it doesn't make sense to let it go with it, because I'll never get the asking price for it, and just the value of it, nobody's going to give me the money for it. And the number one thing is the wheels. The Mugen M7s will not be coming with this car, just because the price on them alone is around 10 grand, 11 grand to 12 grand. They even go up higher than that depending if they are factory diamond cut faced and everything else still, because these are 4x100. These are not the 4x114 set that go for 4 grand, $4,500 nowadays. So if you guys want the kind of look at it, you guys would have to get a set like that and put some adapters on it. But other than that, I am going to be keeping the license plates, because they are not for this car. They're actually for the Honda Domani. I just put them on here because it was more of an old school look, and I like the way it looked on it. And also, last but not least, is the steering wheel setup and the shift knob. Some of you guys may have known, I made a video on it, or I believe I brought it up on a couple of videos, is the steering wheel and the shift knob actually belong to a good friend of mine, Daddy, Michael Atkins, along with a set of wheels that I do have back here that I would never sell. And those are these white SSR spinner fins. So unfortunately, I lost them 2 years ago. It's a friend of mine that I had for 15 years. And somebody that I deeply miss. His birthday was just coming up actually, but his anniversary for passing away is just a day ago. So on the 15th, by the time you guys see this, it will be 2 days. But that is just something too sentimental to me to get rid of. I've always said I'm going to hold on to all his items, and hopefully you guys can understand that, and it will be replaced with other parts, another steering wheel, another shift knob, so that way it will have the full quick release setup also. But pretty much, let's go ahead and get into the car now and show you guys a little bit of the specs. So the car does also have a budget big brake kit featuring the ITR spec calipers, Mini Cooper rotors, with also the little washers that go in between the lug nuts, and Accord brake lines, or brakes itself. It does have steel braided brake lines also. It does have thin side moldings, OEM window visors for the doors and also for the roof. It also does have light up speakers in the back of the car, so they also work as turn signals for the left and right turn signal, and also your hazards. And also has a replica charge speed front lip. Aside from that, car also has a full Tanabe medallion sedan exhaust setup, so that goes from the front to the back, from the cab back. It does also have some Godspeed Monomax 36-way coilovers, and the rear of the car actually has a set of Function 7 ITR spec LCAs. Those have the little pillow ball where it mounts into instead of a fork style, so that is what it has for suspension wise. Other than that, the car is mainly 100% stock, except for the added goodies of what it should have came with from Japan, which is the rare hard to find visors, especially the sunroof one for the DA. Car also has really clean interior for the age, for being a 1989. No rips, no tears. It does have this rare brown interior. This is one of the rarest color interiors that you can really find out there. And it doesn't have any rips or tears. It does have a little bit of peeling, or kind of lifting from the fabric a little bit on some areas, but that can easily be taken care of nonetheless. Headliner is 100% complete, no rips, tears, broken pieces missing. I do have that piece coming in from Japan, so that will be replaced. And other than that, it does have a Fastline short shifter in this car. Again, this car is a cruiser. I got this car with I believe it was 183,000 kilometers, 184 almost. And the next due date for the oil change, which I did, was at 186. And now it already has 190,000 kilometers. So you guys know everything is up to date. Everything is true because of that sticker there. And that is from Japan. You can see them just stacked up of them having older ones back here. So this is all original. I even have the little Integra thing that goes there. Unfortunately, it does come off with time, and really no good, but I did keep it just because, for anybody that did want it, or if I did decide to do anything with it. But yeah, that is pretty much a little bit of the Integra. Again, guys, I am doing the raffle on my Instagram live right now. It is $100. It is going to be 3 winners, and if it is raffled off, shipping will be included to the person's wherever they live at, whatever state they live at. But unfortunately, if you're out of the country, I think I already stated that in the beginning, you're unfortunately excluded unless you want to take care of that, unless you take all responsibility of that. There is going to be 3 winners, as I stated. First is the car, second is $1,000 to the second runner-up, and third is $500 up. For everybody else that doesn't win, unfortunately, there is really no other prize except for a sticker. I will go ahead and mail you guys one of these stickers for the Gumby all-wheel drive EK sedan. That way you guys can at least have something for it. I understand to some people may not fully agree with the price, but it is what it is. I know the value of these cars. I've dealt with them for long periods of time, and finding one in this color, also with the rare interior, does come with the price, and prices are going up higher every single time. So if you guys are interested, please bang my line on Instagram, or even comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys are interested in purchasing out, either way, reach out to me, and we'll go ahead and figure it out. Price is our best offer, $16,500 for it. Again, if you do purchase it outright, shipping will be on you and not on me. And just make sure wheels, license plate, and steering wheel setup is not coming with this car. It will be on something else, so you guys can be able to at least roll it around, drive it on, and cruise with. So Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's something different. I figured I'd bring it up to you guys also, as I did post it on my Instagram, and it's just time to move on. I'm not giving up on Hondas, as I stated. I just want to try to venture out to other stuff, fabricate some other stuff, and get into the Chevy stuff, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy the scene itself, all cultures, all cars, and just have fun. Because again, after that, maybe we'll see what else we build. Because again, I am not done with Hondas. I'm not done with Nissans or any of that stuff. I'm not sticking to one brand. I just really want to mainly concentrate on fabrication, building shit, and creating some dope content, hopefully for you guys. But pretty much, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, please like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys are interested in joining, or message me on Instagram at slimeballbuilt. But with that being said, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Until next time.